DreAllDay.com.
First, I had to figure this drill out. Just so y'all know, I mess up on ball handling drills all the time. I mean, if you watch enough of my drills, you know that I do. What I'm doing here is one hand under, in and out, behind the back. One hand under, in and out, behind the back. One hand under, in and out, behind the back. This is definitely a challenging drill. It's not even so much challenging. It's not even as much the physical. That's the challenge. Is I know I can do a one hand under dribble. I know I can do an in and out. I know I can dribble behind my back. But it's the mental. You got to keep those movements in order in your head when you're doing a ball handling drill. Whereas if you're playing in a game or something, you're just doing whatever it is you come up with. But when you're doing a drill, you know, you're trying to follow, you know, kind of paint by numbers, so to speak. When you're doing a drill, you're trying to remember the actual movement. So this was definitely a challenge for me, just keeping it in order, which dribble to do next, and it's a combination that I wasn't used to doing. So this is something, when we talk about muscle memory, you work on combinations you're not used to doing. You work on it enough until it becomes part of your muscle memory, and that may take a day, it may take a week, it may take years for you to work on that. Muscle memory is individual to each person. It's like your regular memory or like your physical ability. Somebody might lift weights for a week and they got muscles everywhere, where another person might have to lift weights for 4 weeks before they start to have muscle development. So it's not any one way, and it's not any one set of time. So some people always ask me, you know, how long will it take me to work on my handle before I'm good at dribbling? Well, first of all, good at dribbling is not something that can be measured. Good is a relative term. I could consider you good if you could bounce the ball twice without messing up, but you might not think that's good. So there's no such thing as how long do you dribble until you get good. And as far as working on stuff in basketball, any skill that you have to keep working on it in order to maintain it. So if you're the best ball handler in the world, you still got to be dribbling that ball in some way, shape, or form. You might not necessarily have to do a bunch of drills, but you need to be dribbling the ball to maintain the skills you have. The best ball handler you can name, if they just stop dribbling, stop playing basketball, their skills will erode. Now, I'm not saying they got to do drills every day, like I just said. As long as they out there using the ball, same with your vertical. Once you do a vertical jump program and your vertical goes up, you got to be out there using it, playing your sport in order to keep it. If you stop playing your sport, you're going to lose that vert. Doesn't mean you got to do the program again, but you got to keep challenging yourself. You're a good ball handler, keep challenging yourself. Find ways to do that with your handle. Thumbs up to like this drill. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com.
It's Trey.
Jay Jones.
Kick Genius.
Work on your game. We out.
Yeah.